Welcome to Kentucky Outdoorsman TV, Southeast Kentucky's #1 hunting and fishing company.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's really cool for archers, shooters, reloaders, anybody who's in the shooting game. We're going to go over the new Garmin Xero C2 Chronograph. If you've ever struggled with big, bulky chronographs that sit down range and take a risk of being shot, this thing is going to be really awesome. It's going to sit right beside you on your bench. No risk of getting shot, nothing bulky, no big rods or anything like that. And it's going to be compact and it's going to sit beside you and it's going to be super simple to use, and we're going to show you how it works. This is the new Garmin C2 Xero Chronograph. You're going to have your display screen here on the front. You're going to have your selection buttons here on the top. You're going to have your radar on the front. It comes with a little small tripod to sit on the bench, charging cable, C2 and protective cover. The C2 has a couple upgrades that are pretty cool. The C2 will allow you to track 10 shots per second. So if you're shooting fast, it'll track all of your bullets as they go down range and give you speeds for all those bullets. Whereas the C1, it's pretty much, you're going to shoot much slower. Shoot, see a velocity, shoot again, see a velocity, and not multiple shots. The C2 also is going to allow you to be able to chronograph multiple guns at the same time. So what that means is, say you have 2 guns with you at the range, you're going to shoot one, get the velocities, you're going to set that gun down, allow the barrel to cool or whatever. You can bring up another profile, shoot again with a different gun with different velocities, and then you can pause that profile, and if you want to go back to your first one and shoot another string, it's going to allow you to pause and go between different strings. The setup on this is really straightforward. So we're going to turn on our power button. We're going to select our language, feet per second, and it's going to ask us if we want to pair with our phone. So yes, we're going to do that, and then we'll download the app for our phone. Okay, once it comes up here, you're going to go to new session. You're going to select what type of device you're going to use: a rifle, pistol, bow, or an air rifle. Let's go to bow. We're going to skip the walkthrough. Okay. And it's going to tell us to place it 5 to 15 inches directly below the bow and try to get in line with the arrow. And then from there, it's going to give us our velocity, our average velocity, our standard deviation, and our extreme spread, which is all good, useful information. Let's take it outside and hit the range and see what it looks like. We're here at the archery range. We've got the chronos set up. We're going to take a couple of shots and see how it works. This is a view of the app. It shows that we had 4 shots. Our last shot was 286.9. Our average was 285. Our standard deviation was 4.1 feet per second, and our extreme spread was 10.8 feet per second. It tracks each shot for you. You can go back and look. You can save this. It's going to show you. You can save it for later, and you can, as you can see, you can have a couple different bows in there. You can save notes on it, anything like that for you. Makes it pretty cool. Now we're going to head out to the rifle range and see how it works on a rifle. All right, guys, we're going hot. Here comes the first shot. (2,899 feet per second). All right, guys, we got our first shot in, made our correction. We're going to go for our second shot. (2,846 feet per second). Pretty close to the first one. And we're right on where we need to be for target, so we're going to move the target out a little bit. So we've come up with a little trick on zeroing these big rifles. If you start at 10 yards, which is roughly what we are, you can see our first shot was here. If you move your bullet in to be 1 inch low,
dead even left to right, that's going to put you real close at 100 yards. That might save you a little bit of ammo. You can see our second shot, 1 inch low, dead even left to right. So we're going to move it out to 100 yards and double check everything. So we had to swing the gun around a little bit to be able to get to 100 yards. So that means we have to move our chronograph. What's so cool about this thing is it really doesn't have to be positioned in one particular place. As long as it is kind of below and behind the gun a little bit, kind of in the general direction, it's going to pick it up. (2,818 feet per second). So it's going to show us our average velocity, our standard deviation, and our extreme spread. And it's going to keep calculating that as you go through your shots. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video on the Garmin Xero C2. If you like what you saw, come see us at Kentucky Outdoorsman. We'll get you hooked up with one of them.